Ok, allora, passato prossimo, eccola! Passato prossimo significa, it doesn't translate, really make any sense translating past, next past. It kind of basically means next past, or close past. But I wouldn't think too much about that. It's just the name of this tense. Allora, come si dice, we already learned how to do this a little bit. Come si dice I learned? Ho imparato. Ho imparato. Okay, so a little esempio. I'll put this over here so you guys can. Perfect. Everything down on the floor. Ok, allora, passato prossimo è un esempio, è ho imparato. Ho imparato. Ho imparato. Ok?
What does the ES stand for?
Esempio. It's an example. Allora, ho imparato significa. Che significa ho imparato? I learned. Okay, so that is a little example of passato prossimo. Before we get in too deep into that, let's just remember how to do present tense. Allora, il presente. Okay, so how do you do presente? Prima, let's pick a verb. How about parlare? Parlare. Che significa parlare? To speak. To speak. Yeah, I'm going to underline this. Because that part is the ending. Parlare significa to speak. Come si dice, I speak. Parlo. Underlining the O. Okay, parlo. Come si dice you speak? Parli. Whoop. Parli. Come si dice she speaks? Parla. Okay. Come si dice he speaks? Parla. Also parla. Che significa parlo? I speak. Okay. Draw a little line right here.
Wait, is parley they speak?
No. Thanks for saying that. Because this right here, this whole side of things. Ooh, should use a different color. New color. Okay, this whole side of things is singolare. So all these people are one person each, right? I, one person. You, one person. He, one person. She, one person. Those are all one people, right? Another way to say that is singolare. So this other side is plurale. Che significa plurale? Plural. Che significa plural? Many. Yeah, more than one. Okay. Allora, come si dice we speak? Ooh, super close. Parliamo. 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 Come si dice you guys speak? It's a good thought. Parlate.
What's parlate?
Parlate is you guys speak, and why is that there? Parlo means I speak. If I add another person and I'm talking about both of us, what do I say? We. I mean, like in English, I'm saying we, right? So the plural version of I is we. Parliamo. We speak. Che significa parli? You speak. What's the plural version of you? You guys?
Y'all.
That's ugly, but yeah. Or y'all. In the south, maybe they say y'all. In the north, we mostly say you guys. It's not a hard and fast rule, though. It's not official. Come si dice? So anyway, the point is, this is plural of that. This is plural of that. What's plural of he? They. Bravissima. Okay, so this one means they. Come si dice they speak? Parlano. Parlano. So, this is a little memory bubble.
We're gonna have a test on this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No. No, we're gonna learn the whole thing over again when we get back from spring break. And you can be like, alright, I actually understand this. I'm
I
glad.
don't think that's gonna happen.
We won't have any
Have a little
quizzes this
faith.
week leading up to spring break, though, right?
No. Okay, allora, parlano. So this is a little memory bubble. What if I wanted to say like, I don't know, come si dice to eat? Mangiare. Notice it ends with the are. Mangiare means to eat. Come si dice they eat? Mangiano. Mangiano. Come si dice he eats? Mangia. We eat. Mangiamo. So notice all those are in present tense, like I say. We eat. I don't know. On Tuesdays we eat pizza at my house. Capito? We eat. Okay, so it's present tense. Che significa ho imparato? I learned. In English, we always have this id. Not always. Very often we have an id at the end of the past tense. So if we wanted to take like another verb, like parlare, come si dice I spoke? Not I speak, but I spoke. It's very similar to this. Take 3 seconds and figure it out. Just write it down even, and then you can erase it if it's wrong, or cross it out. Come si dice I spoke? Ho parlato? Ho parlato. Ho parlato è corretto. Ho parlato significa I spoke. Okay, so one question. One question is how do you make this part? So the O part, che significa O? I have, yeah. Like, ho 14 anni. Come si dice I have 14 years? Ho 14 anni. Come si dice I have a brother? Ho un fratello. Ho un fratello. So this verb is called avere. I'm gonna put this in a little box here. So avere. This does not work like this. This is the present tense of avere, but it does not look like this very much.
What's avere?
Avere, oh, what does this mean? I have. This means
I have.
to have.
Oh.
So this is all the versions of to have. Allora, avere significa to have. Come si dice I have? Oh. Mm-hmm. Come si dice you have? Oof. Really close. I. Mm-hmm. Come si dice how old are you? How many years do you have? Come si dice how old are you? Quanti anni hai? Quanti anni hai? Quanti anni hai? You have. How many years do you have? Okay. And then you say ho 14 anni o 15 anni. Capito? Va bene? Come si dice she has? A. Come si dice he has? A. Also a. Okay. Come si dice we have? I'll give you a hint. It's gonna look a little bit like these. Anno goes down here. Che significa anno?
They have.
They have. Okay. Ma come si dice he has? I'm pointing at it. Come si dice they have? Anno. Notice how they're in the same level. Singular version of that, plural version of that. Yeah. This is it. H, by the way. Come si dice we have? It's pretty close. Abbiamo.
What?
Yep.
Where do we get that from?
Cause. The answer is cause. This is what you call an irregular verb. So all these look kind of different. It's hard to predict what they're gonna end like, what they're gonna look like. These ones, super predictable. It's like, take that, put it right there on all of them. These endings go on every verb always. It's very like rule. It's a rule.
Forever.
Okay. Come si dice you guys have? Oh, that's a good start. Avete. 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 Avete significa you guys have. Come si dice you guys have?
Where are we getting these words from?
Avete. So, the question is, this takes a little bit of concentration to get all this stuck in your head, but I have to build it so that it makes sense all together. Okay, so basically, o significa I have. Come si dice, so like if you're gonna say like, I spoke, come si dice? Ho parlato. Come si dice, this is a critical point. Come si dice, you spoke? Hai parlato. Hai parlato. Come si dice, she spoke? Ha parlato. Oh, yeah, ha parlato. Okay.
Where are we getting the toe from?
Okay, we should probably learn how to do that right now. Okay. Okay, so if this is how you do this part, there's really kind of two parts here. So this is one part of the verb, and here's the second part of the verb. Notice you get two parts. How many words are in passato prossimo? Due parole. Ho imparato. There's two parts to that, or two words in there. If I was gonna say I speak, how many words in that? One. How many words in I spoke? Two. Mm-hmm. I have spoken. So if you want to create these, how do you make those? So these things are what you call past participles, and this is how you make it. So so what do you start with? You start with parlare. Parlare, and what does it turn into in the past tense? I'll give you a hint. It's this word. Parlato. How do you guys know? Parlato. Parlato. Okay. Come si dice to? You guys following this step? So this means to speak. Come si dice spoke? Spoken. Parlato. Come si dice? Is this too small for you? Too scrunched? Oh, okay. Parlato. Come si dice to learn? Imparare. There's a bunch of R's and A's in there, so it's a little confusing. Imparare. Come si dice learned? Imparato. Mm-hmm. Imparato. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bene. Ok. E poi, come si dice to eat? Mangiare, ok. Mangiare. If you're starting to see a pattern here, please notice that it is a pattern and I'm not tricking you. Come si dice? So this is mangiare, to eat. Come si dice ate? Mangiato? Huh? Oh my goodness. This is too scrunched. Mangiato. Shoot. Bad. Hopefully your notes look better than mine. Okay, mangiato. Okay, let's make more. Come si dice to sing?
Cantare?
Cantare, brava, sì. Cantare. Okay, cantare. Come, you guys know what I'm gonna ask right now. Come si dice sang? Cantato. Bravo, ok. Cantato. Ok? Cantare, cantato. Ok? Come si dice to walk?
Passaggiare.
Okay, passeggiare we'll take it, but let's go with camminare because everybody knows that one. Camminare. Come si dice walked? Camminato. Capito? Are you starting to see a pattern here? It's exceedingly clear. Should I underline these? Why not? Okay. Underline this. Okay. Okay. Allora. Perfetto. Okay.
What's the catch?
No catch.
There's no words that where it's not like that.
At this point. Do you want to talk about that right now? I want to just lull you into this sense of like security and safety.
I don't fall for that.
And then like
Sense of security.
No,
Is
Floor
that just
out
like
from
an
under
English
us?
thing? Or is just this always is or is that in like every language?
in every language except Esperanto.
What?
Esperanto is an invented language that doesn't have any irregulars.
What is
You're like, well,
Esperanto?
that sounds wonderful.
Is that like
One
Spanish?
catch, one catch. Nobody speaks it.
Did you just make it up?
No, Esperanto's a real thing.
Then how does
Is
nobody
it a
speak
dead
it if
language?
it's
Is it
spoken
like
language?
No, it's a made-up language.
Wow.
Ask him.
We made it up.
This guy, he wanted to show everybody that we could have world peace and we could all work together.
World peace.
I'll make a language, then we could all understand each other.
Isn't
No,
that the
it
way?
didn't work.
The one downside is people just wanted to kill each other and they didn't want to learn a new language and they're like, oh yeah, shoot.
Isn't English before?
Humanity.
Is English at this point like the most world-known language?
No.
It's the most known, most learned language, yeah. Yeah, or spoken, yeah. Okay, ragazzi, come si dice? We're gonna continue this list. Come si dice? Come si dice? She. You're gonna want to do this because it's part of your homework. And doing the notes
Where
is
do we
too.
put it though?
Right there,
Where?
right here.
Here? Here?
Right there, to the left. Yeah.
Okay.
Come si dice? She sang. Come si dice? Scrivilo. I want you to write it down. Write it down.
The question.
Both. You want to write down the inglese e l'italiano. Come si dice she sang?
Canta?
No. Write it down, and then we'll talk about it. Come si dice she sang? Another way to say that is, come si dice she has sung? She sang, she has sung. Okay. Write it down. She sang.
O cantato?
Cantata.
She sang. Come si dice she has? A.
Cantata.
Come si dice sang?
Cantato.
Let's just see if we can find it up here.
Oh,
Cantato. Ha cantato significa che? She's saying you should write down both of those. Or you could also translate it as she has sung. She has sung, she sang. Bene. Un altro. Come si dice? Come si dice? Come si dice? They ate. They ate. Figure that one out. Write it down. Come si dice they ate? Write down the English. And then write down the meaning of it. Or write down the. Come si dice they ate? You want to figure it out on your own because you're the one that needs to know how to do it in your own brain. Or you could AI it. You could just ask AI.
We can.
And what?
Yeah. Yeah, then you can stay ignorant forever. Ok, ragazzi, come si dice they ate? Tre?
Macchiato.
He's having a hard time.
Hanno mangiato. Corretto? Did you write it down? Did you write it wrong?
Yes, but I got the last part right.
Hey, can you tell me what you had, Elena?
I had o mangiato.
Okay.
Not no.
Oh, do you know what's wrong with saying, if you're trying to say they ate?
Because o is singular, but like
I said
it's-
on, but not
Okay.
on.
But I get what I did wrong because it's like they and no is right. I'm pretty sure I just don't really like know
I have an answer for you.
the right way to say that.
Yeah, okay, so you listen to this answer. Okay, bravi. So probably you guys wrote down this little box, but you didn't write down what all of them mean. That's just my bet. I'm just betting. You wrote down abbiamo, avete, hanno. You didn't write down what they mean. But do it right now. In very small letters. Or rewrite the whole thing over in the margins in a little box.
So what is ho?
Giada, che significa o?
I have.
She wrote it down. She's
I did.
super cool. Che significa I?
You
You have. Che significa a?
She has.
She has, he has, can't tell. Come si dice we have?
Andiamo.
You guys have.
Avete.
Avete. They have. Hanno. Write that down if you didn't. Rewrite it if you didn't, if there's not room. Okay. So Elena, basically, you know the mangiato part, but you have to just, you basically need to understand what these are.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do another one. Come si dice? Come si dice? You spoke. You spoke. Scrivilo.
You have spoken.
Yeah, you have spoken. You spoke. Come si dice?
You spoke.
You spoke / you have spoken.
Is it that? Wait.
Mm.
No.
Mhm.
I don't have a U for one of my definitions.
Oh, that's really, really bad.
What does this one mean?
I have.
You.
You have.
You have.
Oh.
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 Oh. Ok, 3, 2, 1.
I parlate.
Hai parlato. Hai parlato. So, question. Do all of these end with O?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do all of these end with O?
Yeah.
Are they all going to end with O forever?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
On the board,
Yeah.
not in the infinite word kingdom, though.
In the infinite word kingdom, until I tell Luke otherwise.
Yeah.
These all end in O. Forever. In fact, until I tell you otherwise, they all end in ato forever.
Until otherwise.
I'm gonna lie to you and say that it's always like this.
So you're lying.
Correct.
Um,
But I'm telling the truth about lying. Okay. What was the word I said? Hai parlato. Okay. Okay, capito? Did anybody say write anything other than hai parlato? Did you figure it out on your own? Okay. Okay, ragazzi, right now, we're gonna do this. 20 frasi con passato prossimo. But we're gonna do it over the next couple days here and there. 20 frasi con passato prossimo. Scrivi l'italiano e l'inglese. Capito? Scrivi l'italiano e
just like
l'inglese.
short stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, short stuff.
So like I speak, I ate, and so on and so on.
Okay, let's just hold up on your examples there. I speak, I ate. There's one huge row. Yeah, I spoke.
Oh,
Past tense. Past tense.
20 of those?
Yeah, 20 of those. Then you gotta write the English and the Italian.